All right, so hopefully by this point you've actually already completed your outline packet, but just in case you haven't, I want to go over with you what you should have done already between Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So, your essential question that you are answering is how has China impacted our world today? So, we need to think about what am I asking you, right? I'm asking you to think about how China's creations, their inventions, their government, their rules or ideas have actually affected world history, right? So, think about what from ancient China today still exists, and you should be able to kind of go from there. Now, the point of this circle map here is to make sure that you are able to focus on China's effects. And so you are focusing on China's effects. I'm going to use an example of medieval Europe just because I don't want you copying all of my ideas. So, for example, if I'm looking at, medieval Europe's effects today, I might put in, the ideas of feudalism, chivalry, castles, catapults, anything that I can think of. Like, what did they create during that time? So for you, you were thinking more along the lines of the Great Wall, right? The idea of meritocracy, they have to earn what your job is, civil service exams, etc. So anything that China creates and that has an impact on world history is what goes in the larger circle. So you should fill in as much as you can. You should use your notebook only. Do not go online, guys. I want you to use the sources I've given you, and that's what I'm grading you on. After you get your ideas down, this is kind of a brainstorm. You should then go to page 2 where you are organizing your information from here into 3 different categories. So remember, again, I'm doing one on medieval Europe, yours is on China. So what you have is the idea that basically I need to categorize my thoughts from here into these 3 categories. Remember that this is going to become your thesis statement. Your thesis statement is that argument that has 3 significant points, and basically what you're doing by listing all of your information into the 3 categories is creating an outline for your 3 body paragraphs. After you've done that, you have your body paragraph outline, right? You're going to put in all of your information. I gave you questions that guided you through this, etc. So you've done your packet, right? You've had it signed by your substitute teacher. You've done your brainstorm, you've organized, and you've outlined. So you've gone to Google Classroom, and you can see that there's something posted here under the Chapter 5 test. If you go to the Chapter 5 essay, we have our instructions here. The essay you should have outlined already in your packet Monday through Wednesday. You do have class time to, outline and to type, but if you need to take this home, work on it at home, you need to do that. The essay has to be submitted no later than Friday at 11:59 p.m. If you turn it in late or you do not hit the submit button, it is an automatic 0 and you cannot make it up. If you do not use my outline and you use online sources and copy and paste stuff, or if you just copy a friend's outline because you were too lazy to do it yourself, I am going to be able to tell when you turn in the same essay and both of you will receive an automatic 0. So you have to remember this is the second half of your test and this is 25% of your overall grade. What you are doing on this page here is that you need to type up your outline onto this document. Fill in your name, the period, the date. Give me a title, that's not stupid. And then what you want to do here is you want to type up all of your stuff and remember that you need to highlight before you actually turn in, right? So just a quick review, we've done this before. You have yellow for your thesis and your claims, right? Remember when you type your body paragraph, or your introduction paragraph, that the first half of it doesn't really get a highlight. You're just highlighting your thesis in that first body paragraph. Then anything that's evidence is red. Anything that is your thoughts and your descriptions of your evidence is green. And then it should be purple for closing statements. Remember that the pattern of your body paragraph should be yellow, red, green, purple. Yellow, red, green, purple. You follow that pattern that we've done many times before. Before you hit submit on your final draft, please delete these instructions so that way all I see is your essay that has been typed in Times New Roman, size 12, it's double spaced, and it is highlighted. Good luck, and I will be happy to read these very soon.